Well, and another blow to Disney's Snow White. It has now been banned. Where? Lebanon. Why? Because of Gal Gadot. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. Who cares? It's never going to make any money. But it is funny nonetheless. So we're going to take a look at this because, again, it's topical, it's comical. And this is part of the issue in this hyper-politicized world where you just can't do anything these days. You know, you've got bloody, what's her name, Rachel Zegler throwing her sort of hat into the ring and tying herself to Palestine. And of course, Gal Gadot is Israeli, so clearly supports Israel. And yeah, the world reacts in tribalistic ways. So it's fascinating. But this is it's not even a major blow, to be honest. I don't even know what you'd call this. Just laughable, because it is laughable. But obviously it is a blow to Snow White's box office. Not sure how much money Lebanon typically makes for a movie studio. I can't imagine it's much, quite frankly. But it's still comical nonetheless. So anyway, hit subscribe if you're new here, or you are a returning viewer that is not subscribed. There's about 50% of you. Be good to have you here more often. But let's take a look. So this is reported over on Deadline. And like I said, Snow White Lebanon bans Disney remake over inclusion of Israeli actress Gal Gadot. I'm surprised it took this long for them to ban it. I mean, like, have they only just realised? Like, what's going on? I do wonder as well, like, I didn't hear that this was banned in Saudi Arabia. It might be, but I didn't hear it was banned in Saudi Arabia. Normally we hear of Disney films being banned. You know, typically actually because of Disney's LGBTQIA whatever alphabet spaghetti that they put in their films. Typically that is the reason why their films get banned. But I haven't heard of it being banned in Saudi Arabia. I could be wrong. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But yeah, Lebanon chose to lay down the law. So Lebanon has banned Disney's Snow White remake from playing in cinemas because Israeli actress Gal Gadot, one of the film's stars, is on the country's boycott list. What? What do you mean, boycott list? You have an actual list of people to boycott? That's geopolitics on an incredibly petty scale, isn't it? We're going to boycott because Gal Gadot, she's on the boycott list. Fuck. Wow. Comical. Very, very comical. Incredibly comical, actually. Ahmad Iger, Lebanon's interior minister, recommended the ban, according to local newspaper An Nahar. Gadot stars as the evil queen in Snow White. Surely you would want her film to be released because then you would see that she's an evil queen. No? No? Alright, never mind. So the actress was born in Israel and prior to becoming a model and actress served in the IDF as her native country mandates it. So again, not even her fault. Like if you want to call blame on stuff, I mean, it's just a mandate. She has to do it. Unless you're like, oh, it's not Hasidic, is it? Unless you're like ultra Orthodox Jew, and I'm aware they don't have to, if I remember rightly. The people that basically just study the Jewish texts. That's as much as I know about this stuff, to be fair. And I don't really want to know anymore. I don't care. But anyway, Gadot has been a prominent supporter of Israel since October 7th and the country's subsequent military campaign in Gaza. During an impassioned speech at the Anti-Defamation League Summit in 2024, she said, "Never did I imagine that on the streets of the United States and different cities around the world, we would see people not condemning Hamas, but celebrating, justifying and cheering on a massacre of Jews. That's what happens when you import Islamists. You shouldn't import them. They reach a critical mass and then they take over. Funnily enough, ask Lebanon. That's what happened there. Former Paris of the East. Comical, isn't it, really? Well, it's not comical. But it is bittersweet. If you don't know anything about Lebanon, look it up. Paris of the East, right? Lebanon allowed in a bunch of Palestinian refugees. They reached critical mass. They took over. They were slaughtering Christians in the streets. And now it's an Islamic country. So well done. This is what happens and will happen to the West. Guaranteed, if something isn't done. And they're all sent home. Anyway. So Lebanon previously banned other Gadot titles like Death on the Nile and Wonder Woman from screening in the country due to the actress's ties to Israel. Snow White opened in the US cinemas on March 21st and has been both a critical and box office bomb. I love the fact Deadline's saying it. Based on the famed Brothers Grimm tale, the story follows a princess who is rescued by 7 dwarf miners who make Snow White part of their household after she's exiled into the dangerous forest by her wicked stepmother. So yeah, pretty major. I mean, this is just hilarious. I wonder what the comments are like. Come on, that's not the only reason. Oh no, how will it reach profitability? Good. All her films should be banned. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. These fucking people. You don't belong in the West. You don't belong in the West. Go home. Go home. There's so many Islamic countries you could go to. God. Anyway, there you go. Well, funny enough, they are home. We're talking about Lebanon here, aren't we? But a lot of these people reading Deadline undoubtedly would be from the West. And it's just cringe, actually. It's cringe that these people support Islamists. But look, it is what it is. Yeah, funny. Gal Gadot has been banned in Lebanon. The beacon of virtue. Definitely didn't massacre loads of Christians. No, definitely didn't do any of that. There's definitely none of that happening in Syria right now either. No. Shush, 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 shush. It doesn't happen. All right, it doesn't happen. Anyway, there you go. What else do you say, hey? Also, coincidentally, movie studios have binned off a bunch of screenings now for Snow White. It's like 4 weeks out. You know, it's been out for 4 weeks and it's dead. Like, it's a completely dead movie. So what do you say? Well, it's dead. It's laughable. It's comical. And Disney has effectively nurtured this environment for themselves. So, yeah, you did this to yourself. You promoted the woke utopia, which apparently everyone's just all the same. Even though they're raised as Islamists, that's fine. No, it's not. You idiots. You absolute imbeciles. You have led the West to ruin. And Disney's a part of that. So you get what you deserve. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear it, genuinely. If you're new here, hit subscribe, give the video a like and a share. Take care. Bye-bye now.